with creating this lovely, simple centerpiece, there are 3 components to it. As you can see, as we take them out, they are bundled. So they're little hand ties, basically, that are worked in. With the exception of the hydrangea, that is a single blossom. So I wanted to show you how to work these 2 other little clusters and make them part of your centerpiece. These beautiful French tulips I want to work with. They're also what are in our centerpiece. So the first step you need to do is remove all the excess bottom greenery. That'll just get in your way. Then, as you collect up all of your stems, you want to keep them pretty straight down onto each other and start building a slightly mounded top. These tulips are opening, but that's part of the beauty. Tulips will open and close as the temperatures of the day go from cool to warm. They have wonderful personalities. They're almost like people. Alright, so we have our little cluster here. There's a few extra greens in the way, so I'm going to remove those also. Then the tools that I have today, I actually have some wired raffia, my floral knife, and some clippers. These are floral clippers, but you certainly can use your garden clippers. You could use kitchen scissors also. I'm going to cut off a piece. I can add to it later, but what I need to do is secure this. Some of it will be how much twine do I want to show. Do I want a big thick binding, or do I want something smaller and petite? So I'm going to just twist this off, and then I'm going to do another piece laying over this one, building it tighter and bigger. So I'm holding down this first section to secure it, and then I'm wrapping around and around. I've also decided to use the raffia doubled up, which will give me a lot more coverage. And you're just twisting around and around. It's looking great right now. I like the amount that I have on here. With these stems, I have different lengths here. I need to finish these off so that there's a nice even bottom. So just a couple clips, and there we have it. I'm also looking at the tops, and there's some separation here, even though I thought I had the tulip heads perfectly placed. So it's some greenery, some extra greenery is just down inside that I'm going to peel off so that I can manipulate these pretty little flowers to go in the direction I want them to go in. Our third floral component are beautiful roses. I'm working with just these larger heads this time. In the centerpiece, I did have a combination of the Sweetheart, the spray roses. The process is the same as the tulips. We need to remove our lower greenery and start placing your flowers. First, you would want to remove all the greenery. Then you can start by working in all of your heads. And you can work some down below, a little bit lower, to give some of the high lows and let the flowers nestle in with each other. And you're going to get some little openings. So you'll have to work 1 or 2 flowers down through there. Sometimes it's easier to just kind of wiggle it down through the center and place it there. So we're going to just round it out into a lovely little circular hand bouquet. And as I was sharing just a few moments ago, the process would be the same. You'd remove your lower greenery, then we would take our raffia twine and do our lovely wrapping around, and then clip our stems. It's better to start with your stems a bit more on the longer side because you can always trim them. If your stems are too short, the flowers would tend to fall out of your flower arrangement, and it would just cause you a lot of trouble that you really don't want to have. I hope you will have a lot of fun yourself putting together centerpieces like this. Remember, 3 easy components. It's fun, it's a bit simpler, but it's still as beautiful can be. Enjoy.